What's up? I'm sorry. Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast, Club 835. If you're new, it's the show before the show. That's all I got. It's the week before WrestleMania week. It's the week before the pod before WrestleMania. Sorry, the live that I had set up. I have to make sure that I don't look too crazy when the show starts. So I'll be having to have anyway, I'm gonna shut up. How y'all doing? Who's in the chat? Who's in the chat right now? And I found out something. We're gonna test out a new feature with StreamYard. I just gotta figure out what the question gonna be. It's squad's coming through. Let's see who's in the chat. Shout out Jordan. Look at this one. Look at me. Look at this one. Look at this one wild. This one wilding this week.
The timeline was wilding this week.
You was on that. We saw you on that timeline, Mimi.
Boom, 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 boom.
We saw you on that timeline, Mimi.
Boom, boom.
Joey Savage said, "What up, everyone here early? BRP is my therapy session." I guess that.
Welcome.
Damn, I guess is that true? Is that what the Black Rasslin Podcast has become?
Because we right size everything that happens outside of us.
We got it.
I hope not. I hope that ain't the truth. Your therapy can't beat niggas that need therapy.
Yeah.
Who else would be going to therapy though?
What do you mean?
If you
How you need more therapy than all of us.
Who?
Talk about,
Me?
I need to learn how to do this.
Oh, what the razor blade shit? Yeah.
Look at you starting already.
Gym
I
stars.
went to therapy once.
So did I.
She said, "Take these pills, nigga."
Here you are. Look at here y'all
said,
are.
You know what's crazy? Oh damn! The times I be randomly telling stuff on the internet. She said, "Here, take these pills, nigga." I took these pills for a little bit, and I stopped when the pills was gone. Them the shits that Mike Tyson was on. I said, "I'm good. I'm good. I'm just good."
They were giving you pit bull pills.
Mike Tyson said they keep me. They put me on these to keep me from killing y'all. That's what he said during the press conference. Yeah, so I said I'm
well,
good.
all right.
I'm
Listen, you sitting on the stoop. Listen to that.
Listening to Jake the Snake.
Shout out D Skills. Peace to Doc D in the chat. Peace to everybody in the chat.
Yo, D, you here early, baby? What's good?
D was out here. He said he was out by Fam's Wawa. Shout out to Fam. Fam will not be here tonight.
God, you can't be telling nobody.
That's what I was saying. Like, damn, he told the man whole business out there. He didn't give it. You talking about what you talking about there, but you'd be the one giving out cross streets.
I never give locations.
You give names.
Location.
I mean, it's a million motherfuckers with the same name.
Down Dorsey.
Possibly.
It could be a possibility.
Perchance.
Well, I got two. Rest in peace to cousin. Cuz passed. We had a cousin pass on Sunday. On Easter.
Oh no!
Rest in peace.
And no disrespect, cuz him and his brother had the same name.
Oh wow.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. They had the exact same name, so same first name, same last name, obviously.
That's interesting.
Like, this is what I'm telling Cal. Like, yo, it's possible.
You never know.
Well, me and my older sister, we have the same.
Chat. Shout out to the chat. I'm sorry, baby.
First name.
Marie. She's Marie Lourdes. I'm Marie Michelle. I'm just putting my shit out.
Look at this.
I just put my shit out.
Everybody just sharing today. Shout out,
meet
30-minute time limit every Tuesday.
You about to have a whole house in your name.
I know.
My absent cousin gave me the job for the week. I'm on bullshit detection. Jesus. Uh-oh.
That's what you doing?
That's what Rocksteady doing?
That's what you doing?
Rock said he on bullshit detail. Wait, Fam was supposed to. I don't know if Fam was supposed to send me something. I don't know if he ever sent it to me. Maybe that's why Rock's on detail.
It's been a week.
Well, you know what the thing is? It's for a week where
Damon.
The week where the phrase It's Your Birthday, You the Birthday Girl started to pop up in my timeline.
What's that?
You ain't heard the birthday?
Mm-mm.
It's your birthday?
It's your birthday, girl.
The nigga Huncho got a song. Oh, he did a song over.
Who the fuck is Huncho?
It's the nigga that did the birthday girl.
Huncho was signed to 300.
Huncho, what's the birthday? He did a song called Birthday Girl, but it's over somebody else's beat.
Uncle Luke?
No, it's like a R&B.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday,
Who
girl.
in the chat? God damn it! I was just listening to it.
You old as shit. I don't know.
I was listening to it.
The
The problem is I have to like really get prepared for the show, because not only do I got to be ready with the music, I got to be not ready with the wrestling information. It's got to be ready with the information from the music and from niggas getting shot and everything. So I didn't know nothing about Birthday Girl until
a nigga got shot
in a pom pom
Tuesday. I don't know. We'll get there. I don't know. Well, this nigga Huncho I think he spelled it HUNX.
Yeah.
HO. Yeah. He got a song called Birthday Girl. I think it's like an Usher song or like one of them like Diddy song. Like it's like an older R&B.
Is that one? Is he on there by himself or with Mariah the Science?
The one that I listened to a version that was just him. I think that's the one that's blown up on. I know the birthday, You the Birthday is blowing up on TikTok, and now my timeline is all breaking down You the Birthday from millennials. That was my shit all day.
But what is the
like
whose birthday was it, Kat?
Hers. In the song,
shout out
he was singing to the girl. It was her birthday. He was shouting her. He was getting her Van Cleef for her birthday, if I'm not mistaken.
He's from Miami.
I don't know.
Shout out to Lil Cuz. This is his birthday.
He was knocking boots with Keisha Cole, Donnie.
Who?
Huncho.
Huncho with the axe.
That might be right.
Yes, he sing the Birthday Girl song. It's blown up on TikTok.
No.
That might be right.
Well, again, this is the type of content that's going on.
This is the content that be on your timeline.
It's on your feed.
Well, again, my feed. My feed is a little bit of everything. I don't share everything on my feed. Today was the first day I started sharing birthday stuff because my feed is.
Yo,
like
legit, I have had that cigarette before.
My feed is Offset.
You had that gown too?
No,
that's that is the gunshot gown.
That's the gunshot gown.
Well, because allegedly they had to check out his hind parts, right?
I didn't think that he got. Well, you want to run down the story?
What? The thing is with the Offset story, I'm sorry, this image is sitting in for a minute. I'm doing like 20 things at once. The thing with the Offset story, right, is it wasn't his birthday.
Oh.
I don't think
was it.
I don't think the full information is out yet. Understand, Offset was in a casino in Florida gambling.
All right.
The hard and just to expound on that point for a second, from what I'm actually understanding,
1-800 gambling is crazy.
Has it been about a year since he stopped dealing with Cardi B?
I feel like it's more than a year
I think
and a half.
It's more than that.
It seems like this feels like the culmination of him being divorced dad.
It's his birthday.
I think
he's been acting like it's his birthday.
I think that's the combination, and the combination that him and Quavo are doing nothing. Right? They were beefing before. They
were beefing before Takeoff got murked. Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm. Rest in peace. And after that, I think we all thought that would have brought them back together.
Yeah.
I don't think that's.
No, it's not going to happen.
That maybe.
Yeah.
but I don't think that's what happened. I think too much stuff has happened
at the same time. Yeah.
Right.
And they just can't. They came together for this, and then that was that.
Like Sierra said, Takeoff was the glue that held them together. I think.
Hold on, who was ain't one of them an uncle? Takeoff was the nephew, right?
Yeah. Two of them. Let me confirm.
Are they not cousins?
They're not all
cousins.
There's interesting relations.
One of them is a nephew.
Takeoff was Quavo's nephew.
Okay.
And Offset is their friend. This is based off of Wikipedia.
Oh, are they real cousin?
I don't know. Is Offset related to Quavo? I don't think so. He may just be no. He's not biologically related. They're just friends.
And that's why they be. Oh yeah, for sure.
This is the thing. So they met in the 6th grade.
Oh, they cousins.
Quavo and Takeoff was cousins. Offset, like they've been together so long.
And
that's why he wasn't more bad and bougie.
You said what?
That's why he wasn't on bad and bougie.
Well, I think he was locked up or something like that.
Who was locked up?
Who wasn't on bad and bougie?
Dude, look like I was on bad and bougie. Dude, look like I got left on bad and bougie. Who said I was? No. The story was that Takeoff wasn't on bad and bougie. That's what academics was trying to say in the infamous clip. But no, saying all this to say, and I've seen that too, Johnny. Seen people. They've been saying that Offset he's Motown. Like he's had the life of a Motown artist since everything's been going on, the shootings, the divorce. Because again, I've been hearing stories of him, Selena Powell, different women he's been linked to like recently. Plus, the thing was his word on road was he was at the Hard Rock and got into an altercation and was reportedly shot.
Take a step back.
Take a step back.
Word on road, like you said, Cal, is he was at the Hard Rock.
Word on road, he was at the Hard Rock.
And they was tapping his pockets at the Hard Rock.
What do you mean tapping his pockets?
So for anybody that's in the chat who like to dabble in gambling and shit like that, when they tap in your pockets, meaning the casino is busting your ass.
Okay.
You are already in a certain kind of mood.
Yes.
Go ahead, Cal. Proceed.
Well, and I mean, from what I understand, Offset, and this is part of this. This is why Lil TJ gets involved. Offset 1-800 gambling addiction allegations is real. Apparently, he'd be asking for money.
Hold on.
What?
That's what they said.
Hold on.
That's what they said.
This.
Lil TJ said it.
Let's say me and you out, Cal.
Right.
Me and you out. No, let me go. Me and Rock out.
Okay, you and Rock is at the Hard Rock.
Me and Rock out. This is a legit situation.
Right.
Me and Rock are out. No disrespect, Rock. We are sitting in the strip club. This is legit. This is what legit happened. And we are throwing cash. If I'm out of cash to throw, I'm grabbing some. Rock is gonna say, "Yo, there you go.
Here, take a little bit. Take some of this.
There you go. He knows he's gonna get it back from you.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I need you to pause for a second.
Okay.
What is the cash when you come into the strip club that they put on the tray and it's like stacks?
What do you mean? What's the cash?
You know how? So is it that you come in and they say how much money you want, and you say 3 bands, and they give you 30 grand on the thing, and then you got to pay the 30 grand when you?
Yeah. Usually you're.
I mean,
if you're rolling in with not that I know, but if you're rolling in with a certain amount of money, you're essentially converting it into
The money that you're
all the denominations.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have to pay that money.
That's money coming out of your pocket first. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Granted, if you getting 30 cash, you probably gave them 32. That's just, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, as a tip, a little. Okay.
Well, that's
for the house.
Yes, that's the conversion.
Okay.
Go ahead, proceed, Cal.
Okay, thank you.
And someone in the chat. So he was betting.
Okay.
And he owed people money. Who said in the chat? Was it Boogie?
Boogie?
They said he was down. They said he was down bad $800K.
So hold on. Let's go off what Boogie's saying, right? So the house gave him that 800, that credit.
Yes.
Right? This was, from my understanding, the credit was prior to. So when he requested, once he ran through the 8, he requested a half after that.
Yeah.
And they like, nah, you got to settle up. You did what I'm saying? You got to settle with what you owe before we give you any more credit. So what this is,
that's a mortgage.
Again,
that's a small country.
Again, apparently he's been having issues.
And you got kids. Go ahead.
So now is when you see him. You have already been, the casino has already tapped your pockets, and they won't give you another line of credit.
Okay.
Right.
So now you are in the mood where you like, man, you know what the fuck I'm gonna do? And then you get ran down on by somebody that you owe cash to.
Little TJ.
Which is the other 10K.
That he apparently at some point in the past he borrowed 10K from TJ.
So do you have the text message that was sent, Cal?
You know what? I don't have the text message.
I might. Let me hold on.
I don't. Hey DDM, how you doing? Good.
I know he got
ZD.
Got the text for what?
For between Lil TJ and Offset. I saw it the other day.
It's in the chat. Yesterday.
What Rock says?
It was yesterday. What Rock
says right here. This goes back.
Here it is. Here it is, Cal. I'm sending it to you right now.
This goes back to what Mimi was asking.
Rock said a casino will give you credit if you're a regular and or a whale because they know you're good for it until you're not good for it.
And he's a whale.
Situation. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. He's turned into a whale because he's been borrowing so much money and losing.
What's a whale?
That means you a big. You got a lot of cash.
I sent it to you, Cal.
You're spending a lot of money.
You spend a lot of money, and they may think you kind of like you go for it. Exactly. There's a text conversation back and forth. What the
you can't put it up?
Remember, that's before that conversation is before any of this.
I'm a whale. 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 Ain't that what Gucci means? I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a dog. I'm a dog.
That ain't Doja Cat.
I don't know. That was
I'm a dog.
I'm a cow.
I'm a cow.
Yeah.
Moo. Hold on.
So much for your hip hop knowledge, math.
Damn, yeah, math. You ain't know. You may know Triumph, but you don't know Doja Cat.
Certain things you throw out there because you know that it's not right.
Moo cow.
Respond. You know how you throw out some shit that when you like, I just want to see your response. That's what it is.
Because y'all fall for it every time.
Exactly. That's what I just.
Math saying he understand the game. Here go the text. Offset said, where you at, nigga? Wait, hold up.
Vaughn,
this is TJ texting Offset. TJ said, where you at, nigga? I'ma smack the dog shit out of you.
Hey yo, that's funny as shit.
Offset, LOL, huh? You joking, right? Just seen this pop up. Gotta be the wrong nigga you texting, boy. I'll smoke you. You barely lived already. Who the fuck you think you talking to, nigga?
Saying that you barely lived already.
That's how
this guy here.
I will say, them Migos niggas I saw there was because they used to get the XXX Tentacion nigga that got murked in the car a minute ago. He was straight beefing with them niggas, and they saw him somewhere, and they went to tussling outside like they like that.
What I'm saying is, if y'all don't know, Lil TJ is son from Jersey that got shot up in Jersey.
Yes.
Did he?
And he barely lived from. So you barely
lived. Yeah. They talk that shit.
Oh, okay.
They don't care.
Raindrops, drop tops.
Yeah.
looking.
Offset said, "You got to be talking to the raw nigga. I'm in New York right now. Come smack me, little clown boy." Or he may have said something else. They put a little clown emoji there.
Wait,
I don't know when that was.
Miami.
And then he said Miami laughing, and then Offset said, "If it's that, stop DM me for trace reasons." Lil TJ said, "Nah, never that, little bro. I just want my 10."
Say that. Lead with that.
But then Lil TJ, because he posted it on his story, and he said, "Don't loan Offset no money. He's popped."
Which is crazy.
What's popped mean?
That means you ain't got no cash.
He ain't gonna be able to repay you, which has been because when people started seeing this,
Like I said, I had that cigarette before.
Look, like you immediately started seeing shit like this. It was all jokes on Offset. It wasn't no prayers up. It was, oh, he owed me too. Oh,
sorry for him.
He nobody cares right now. Nobody.
I think it's
cares.
also to that demographic. That demographic doesn't take anything seriously.
That's a good point. They're
gonna make a joke out of anything.
They still throwing Charlie Kirk into everything. You know, no bullshit.
Whale mean a different mean several things, right? But you're correct. So I say all that to say, when Lil TJ sees Offset in the valet, I guess it's the valet.
Mm-hmm.
It's
in the
up.
front.
Yeah, it's up.
It's up. Well, that was the thing. We woke up in the morning to see Offset got shot in the buttocks. Well,
in the poom poom.
When it's up. Or
like fam wanted to make sure.
What in the butt? I said what in the butt?
Where he got shot in the butt. Allegedly, Offset's apparently saying that's not where he got shot.
Where he got shot then?
He got shot in the hip.
Ooh, he need a hip replacement?
I mean, I can't tell.
He got shot in the hip is what it.
That's actually worse.
What the report was saying. He got shot in the hip.
That's actually worse because I'm like, I know about getting shot in the ass, and I'm like, it don't give. I got shot in the ass. It's giving.
I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready. I
knew exactly where he was going. I knew exactly where he was going.
This in the show.
Joey Savage, you said this was your therapy, right? You said this was your therapy, right? It didn't take long.
Welcome.
Hey,
you know I gotta get you at least one time.
Let's wrap this up.
You know I gotta get you one time.
Hey, yo.
You know I gotta get you.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh man. Push him on time.
Oh man.
That's no, yeah. So I guess we'll see. Because Offset was on. Offset was outside smoking a bogey. Lil TJ was in and out of jail. So I don't know if they said you shot somebody in the butt. I don't think they would then let you go out of jail.
He didn't get arrested for shooting.
He told somebody to shoot him in the butt.
Allegedly, I don't know none of this, but he didn't get arrested for shooting. He got arrested for the scuffle.
Did they
or whatever?
Yeah,
they arrest somebody for shooting him in the butt?
No, they arrested Lil TJ and they arrested a bystander for allegedly knocking Lil TJ out.
So they don't know who shot him in the butt.
On behalf of Offset.
Hip. They shot him in the hip.
They don't know who shot him in the hip.
Who shot him?
Who shot you?
So
TJ
they don't know.
TJ snubbed Offset. Someone else shot Offset.
Allegedly.
What? I mean, is it alleged? Why else has he got?
He could have shot us. He could have shot himself.
He could have
This is
shot
why I like doing the
himself.
show because I didn't know nothing about this.
Right.
I'm not
This is why-
putting a crime on anybody, but yeah, Lil TJ and the other cat got arrested for a scuffle, and Offset was just shot. Nobody knows anything.
Well, just so we're clear, Lil TJ and a bystander got arrested for a scuffle that happened right around the vicinity of Offset getting shot in the thigh.
I would never know. I don't know. Allegedly.
They're gonna shut this Hard Rock down. Pause.
I mean,
They're gonna have to.
The footage is once they finish combing through the footage, you already know what it is.
We need to see the footage.
I'm just like, who is doing this in 2026 right now with everything that's going on in the world? Y'all, this is why, honestly, I don't even listen to rap no more. I'm embarrassed that I wanted to be a rapper. Because I'm embarrassed that I wanted to do that. Because
this is an art form.
This demographic is a band of idiots.
That's not fair.
It is fair.
It's not.
Because they're not. Here's
No,
my issue. Here's my issue with this demographic who has time to shoot each other in the ass and do all of this foolishness, right? I'm not hearing any records, any music, addressing anything of substance that is happening to their generation. Is happening to, I'm talking about the YNs and the ones that's still trying to be a YN, but you really old.
Old YNs.
Right. I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing all of this energy and put into anything constructive or sustainable. You are shooting each other over what? And then you can't shoot, because in my day, when you shot somebody, the aim was to end it. Okay? So, half of y'all can't shoot.
Man's got a point.
You can't shoot. You need to go to a range. You need to go and get one of these instructors that wear a belt clip with their phone, because they the ones that's the shooters.
Shout out to real old niggas.
They the ones that ain't gonna hit a hip. They're gonna hit a lip, okay? You
are they?
Ma'am.
You know, pow pow.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
What I'm saying.
It's gonna give bang bang. Bang bang bang.
Tap tap.
Hold on. Speaking of good shooters.
Oh shit. Speaking of good shooters.
I've been told I'm a good shooter.
I heard.
Yes.
You tell you know Sagittarius tells us who they are all day, every day.
What are you saying, DDO?
I'm a good shooter. I've been told I'm a good shooter.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here.
Well, don't leave. You don't want because you the one that just brought up the good shooter. I will say, was it last week we had the conversation?
No point in time was I talk about that.
You said it. I didn't say that. You brought it up.
I didn't say it either. He brought himself into this.
I didn't say him. I'm just saying in general. You said shooter. Was it last week we talked about the cornholer?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, the story about the cornholer from Maryland who, I don't know if it's true, but from what I saw, there's rumors saying that he may have been dating the person that got shot. Say it.
It was nothing.
He's about to say something.
Did Stub McNubb was dating the guy that he shot?
That's a rumor.
So he was one of the girls.
I don't know.
Oh, he was one. I didn't know Stub McNubb was one of the girls.
That's not the name of the episode either. I heard.
I don't think DDM
I might have
was
been,
there.
I arrived fashionably late, like this is
Yes.
Met Gala.
So
But-
he is trans, right?
Now wait a minute, this is too much. Now he don't got no arms and legs, and he's trans, but he can shoot. This is too damn much.
I saw a post. Hold on, I saw a post that. Go back. I saw a post that he was trans.
Now,
They didn't see the post. I saw the post, and if I'm not mistaken, that post, because they said that he was in a women's correctional facility. That's what I saw.
Me, this is too. Now I'm a faggot, and this is too much.
Shout out YouTube. I'm sorry, YouTube.
Okay.
I'm sorry. He's just being honest.
I saw it, and then I got off.
This is too much. This is too much.
He's just being honest. He's absolutely out of control.
He's just being honest. He's speaking his truth.
This is too much. This is too much. He don't have no arms and legs.
He's shooter.
Trans. He was dating the guy that he shot. He can shoot.
How
is that Stub McNubb?
No, you don't even know the half of it. How he got shot? He was in a car. He was driving.
He was driving. Yeah.
Okay. Home. His little stuff was next to him.
His little stuff.
And he got his.
What is his little stuff?
I didn't want to ask.
And said pew pew while his nub was on the wheel.
Hey
So
yo,
Stub McNubb, who
having
is
your nub
trans.
on the wheel is crazy.
So let me get this straight. Let's back up. So Stub McNubb is trans.
allegedly.
Stub McNubb was driving,
Reportedly.
and Stub McNubb found out that his piece was cheating on him or something like that.
Hold on, which piece?
Rumor.
Which piece?
And so
Which
Stub
piece?
McNubb,
The one in the cup holder.
so Stub McNubb shot him. This is very busy,
It's very busy. Well,
and the trans community does not need this right now.
these are trying times right now, but there's video that came out today.
But
How was it so busy?
sorry, Cal, but it's crazy to me that Stub McNubb can drive and shoot better than than you hitting hips, and you got all your faculties.
Allegedly.
You got all your faculties,
Allegedly.
and you hitting hips.
Stub McNubb
But Stub
cannot be
McNubb
on the
is
name.
driving with no hands. Look, my no hands. I know wrestle. I can dance, and he can hit better. This is busy.
Well, this the DDM. See, I'm glad you said that. This the thing, right? The video that came out today showed the cornholer.
Yo, hold on, Cal. Before you go any further, never mind. Go ahead.
No.
go ahead.
Before I
ahead.
go any further, no. Before I go any further, what you about to say?
Hey, yo, they used to make fun of this cat in my elementary school, right?
Mm-hmm.
They used to call him Nubby because one of the chicks, it was one of the chicks. She was cool, but she said she seen him peeing one day and he wasn't circumcised. So he called him Nut. Go ahead, Cat. They called
This
him
is
Nut.
why I post the shit that I post on my timeline about you.
They called
This
him
right here. This right here. This right here.
Nubby is no
This right
better.
here.
Nubby is no better. So, a video came out from TMZ today showing Dylan, Weber, whatever their name is, doing a headstand
Yes.
while snorting a
Those are
substance.
titties. Those are titties.
While
Those are
snorting a substance off a dollar bill.
Yes,
Those are-
bitch.
And then grabbed the gun. I'm not playing the video. I
You'll
don't
play
know
the
what
video,
YouTube-
Cal.
I'm
We
not playing
already
the video.
got demonetized
We here,
because
bro.
That's
We
not
here.
true. I didn't say it like that. That's why I call it that. But here's the thing.
Nubby.
I am living for the handstand. I am living for the. I don't do coke, but I'm living for the handstand
Mhm.
doing coke. I know he probably is a good time. That's why he had a boyfriend.
Hey, yo.
He probably does things that
Hold on.
is like on Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Hold on, Dad. So,
I believe it.
Dad,
He
this is
probably
what,
does some great things.
Dad, this is what, and I'm gonna rock with you and Rock. When Rock, I gotta do something with my life. I need to do
Yeah.
more
Oh my
with my
God.
life. If he don't got no arms or legs, he is one of the best shooters in the world, and he's doing a handstand.
Headstand.
And
No,
he's
that's
snorting.
a handstand.
That's
So,
a headstand.
a nub stand
See?
on cocaine,
Yeah.
and you
never
are at home on the couch.
And I'm
sitting with
crying
your
about
phone.
why I'm not married yet. I'm doing something wrong because he probably does amazing things behind
No
closed doors.
handstand is
Well,
I
again,
know
Alright.
he probably does some amazing. You know, he's like a James Bond henchman.
yeah, he was
really is a character that you would see in like a 1970s Roger Moore Bond film.
Yeah.
Put that picture back up because he had nice titties. Go ahead, pull that back up.
He had nice titties. He was a
What
championship.
is you looking like that?
He's
Take
a
that shit
champ.
off the screen. Why he looking like?
He's a championship cornholer in Maryland,
There you go.
And he from my state.
and he's a certified shooter. He was climbing the ladder to do hunting. He could drive.
Those ain't bad.
Shit. Oh.
He snort something upside down,
Oh my God.
and then pew pew.
And then he went and got busy.
The gap was right there. It was right by the wall. He just picked. He said, and then he picked up. Well, he didn't.
Yes.
Oh.
I don't know how any of that works. That was the one thing I've not figured out yet. Is how he actually. I mean,
Hold on, you mean to tell me when Cuz
love
don't
if you
show
buck
up,
is crazy.
it go further left when me
Yeah.
don't show up?
Yeah. Yeah.
I respect it.
Oh my God.
That's very
Middies.
busy though. But I know he's a good time.
Middies.
I know he's a good
Middies.
time. Yeah.
Meek. I'm putting middies.
Middies
On the
is
list.
that.
I'm putting middies
That's
on the
just
list here.
wild.
It's ass shots, pew pew, and middies. Middies is winning right now, though. Yeah, middies. That's yeah.
Middies
There's a
is
lot.
definitely the name.
Shout out what?
Woo-hoo.
Wait, cornhole. Yeah. The cornhole killer is from Maryland.
Yeah.
He's a championship cornholer from Maryland. He has like a whole plaque with. He like gets championships.
That's my home state. That's how we do it. You fuck with me, you stuck with me forever. And if you try to leave, it's over. Literally.
Clearly.
Literally. It's over. Shook over.
You leave, you getting cornhole.
Right. And not the way you used to.
Wait,
Shit.
It might. I mean, is there anything else we need to talk? Because that may be the signal to go to the show.
Oh my God.
you getting cornhole.
You
Not
getting
like
cornhole.
you used to.
Not like you used to.
We're bringing a whole new
My
meaning
throat
to
hurts.
shucking, baby.
Hey, yo.
Oh shit. My throat hurt.
Matter of fact.
I can't.
Oh yeah. We just got to get to it. It's time to start the show.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed part of All-Star Wrestling.
Damn, welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. I do not apologize for anybody just tapping in and seeing the shenanigans. That's your fault. That's your fault. You know we do every Thursday night. It's all types of shenanigans. It's your boy Cal. I still ain't got my title yet. I think Mimi, you still holding the championship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta count your days. Count your days. I ain't got my title, but you saw the squad is on the line. minus the Podfather. Shoot, we got a lot of wrestling to talk about this week. Miss Mimi, say what's good to the people, yo.
Ole, put your knobs in the sky
Hey,
if
yo.
you're here to feel the vibe. Ole.
Jesus. This, you see, you got something wrong with his chest, Mimi. Damn it. Damn it. DDM.
Yo, is this nigga frozen?
Is you good, DDM?
No, I'm not frozen. I just like to play with y'all.
It's King Troll over here.
Oh, mannequin challenge.
Hey, yo, get this.
It's DDM, the EST of BRP, broadcasting live from my new iPad, guys. Thank you, AT&T. Yes, I am loved. I am out of the fog. You know, new set coming soon.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Cal.
Man. What's popping, man?
Cal.
What's popping?
Cal. When they preferred comfort over stepping, I was 10 toes and repping in the bin. What was left of Tony's kin? Damon.
Jesus, niggas is screaming. I like that shit.
Damon.
Where's my applause button? So there we go. And
ass.
Wait, what you said?
Because he said Damon. I was like, ass, like the ass shot, because I want to be like, ass.
Sorry. Is Bianca Belair birthday for real?
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
I've been
Oh, what is that birthday song? What's that birthday song?
It's your birthday.
It's her birthday.
All I want for birthday.
I don't know.
is a big
I
booty
actually
hoe.
don't know how the birthday song goes.
None
She
of
the
us
birthday
do.
girl. It's her birthday. Get her some Van Cleef for her birthday. She the birthday girl, or something like that.
Cleef.
I listened to the song one time in my life. She the birthday girl. These niggas done shenanigans again. Yeah, that's what we do over here. But it's not my fault. It ain't my fault. It's sometimes we shenan because there's nothing going on in pro wrestling. Sometimes we got to shenan because what's going on in pro wrestling is
Some bullshit.
yeah. You said it. You matter of fact, Mimi, thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth. Woo! I guess I'm just gonna go straight to. Let's start with SmackDown. I mean, we should start with SmackDown because it started at SmackDown. Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, they're having a confrontation. You know, WrestleMania. It's what motherfuckers do. Motherfucking Pat McAfee strolls up to the ring. He's rocking he's rocking he's rocking literally the same t-shirt that Randy Orton got on. The RKO everywhere. Were they in? I remember where they were. Regardless, don't matter. He goes ahead when Cody Rhodes come up to him and kicked him in the balls. Now, again, you're not on YouTube, youtube.com/Black Rasslin. Clearly, Pat McAfee's trying to be a heel, right? He's got his t-shirt tucked into his pants. He's got his cool glasses on. He's got his black Jordans on. And proceeds to start cutting a promo about what the SmackDown show is looking like right now, how all this bullshit's going on with Randy Orton being there. He's been on hiatus for a minute, so I initially just chalked it up to the nigga ain't been watching TV. He clearly he's not been paying attention to the show. I don't know what show he's watching where 2 5'5" wrestlers are having a 45-minute Iron Man match for 10 weeks straight. If that's him talking about Carmelo Hayes in the United States Championship situation, you can kiss my black ass.
I thought he was talking about AEW, but
regardless, if you look at WWE social media, shout out to IG. They're doing a very good job of building the story that I thought was going on with Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. The decade plus time with legacy, them being, certain generational superstars, and Randy wanting to get them couple extra championship wins at the end of his, his time as still being an active wrestler. And somehow it's turned into Pat McAfee being the guy on the phone telling Randy Orton to go be the killer so we can reinvent the Attitude Era. Is that's the story that's going on right now?
I'll be honest. I'm here for him kicking him in the Jones. That's what I was here for.
Mimi saw that and said, let's go.
I just don't know what the phone calls and Pat McAfee appearing on the screen correlates to what we've been doing for the past 3 weeks. That's the only thing. It's not like, oh my God, this is the worst thing in the world. I want to see what comes out of this, but it doesn't make sense how we got here.
Yeah. It feels like it was shoehorned in.
Yeah.
Which is
what we've been hearing.
Which is literally right after the Smackdown, the word on the road was, oh, that shit that happened with Pat McAfee, that was a TKO area manual play. They were the ones that feel like this WrestleMania, which, I mean, the tickets ain't sold. The tickets that ain't sold is still ain't sold. You know what I'm saying? They're still out there, and we're still, a week and change away from the granddaddy of them all.
So how much do they need to drop for you to be there?
When you say
in a good seat 100 section, let's say right now 100 section is $800.
How much am I willing to pay to sit in a 100 seat at WrestleMania 42
right now?
You'd have to like $50
live.
No,
I'm not going because it's not the tickets.
I understand that.
It's not happening now. Like it's a week away. Who's booking that flight with these gas prices?
I'm just asking.
That's
what would it have?
Yeah,
I need like 50.
What would it have to be?
It can't be nothing. It's too close. It's a week away. It's not happening.
DDM said ain't no price.
If you had it, what would it be? If it wasn't, we weren't going through the things that we're going through right now, what would it be?
It would have to be like a regular price ticket, like $200 for both.
$200.
Yeah.
$200.
I'll pay that.
And that's what it is right now. It's like $270, $240, whatever.
And the sky.
What section?
Next to Jesus?
No, 100s.
Oh, so next to Jesus.
That's what it was. That's what it was yesterday.
Next to Jesus from 118th Street.
Yeah.
If you lived in Vegas, yeah, that's a good question. Because that's the thing. You really do, like DDM said, you gotta factor a lot of that shit in. But I mean, I will say, shit, like when I'm watching this isn't helping me get more invested in WrestleMania.
No.
Why do I need Pat McAfee to speak for the people who I don't know. Actually, I don't know who he's speaking for. I don't know what planet are we in where this audience is not being serviced.
This is my question about this. Is this the same play that The Rock pulled?
No.
It's not the same play?
It's not the same thing. It's
when
not
The Rock did it, it was more effective.
It was more whatever.
No. I'm just asking, is the play the same?
No.
Because what was said was The Rock went off of the story to try to boost the sales.
You're saying when you're saying The Rock, you're speaking specifically about when Cena turned heel.
Yeah,
that was a big bump, right?
Or when Cody sell your soul shit.
Well. Remember who they said was behind that? Area Manual. That's why I'm asking. They said that ended up being they didn't feel like they were selling enough tickets for Elimination Chamber going into Mania, so there was a story that was cooked up, and that's when the Rock Travis Scott situation happened. That Smackdown before Elimination Chamber? That was reportedly an Area Manual TKO attempt to bump the sales for that show.
we see what happened with that.
And we see
Winded up
that was
see
all
what happened with
right.
that.
That's why I'm at. Is this the same play?
Well, the problem with that thing, like the last time, was they didn't have everybody locked in the way they thought they did. Because if they did, then
It would have
Rock
probably
and
went through
everybody
the
else,
roof.
The Rock and Travis Scott would have done everything they were supposed to do. But I don't even think Travis Scott got into a ring to train.
He wouldn't have had enough time.
He was working on that last with Jack Boys 2 or whatever was a compilation that came out around the time last year. He was supposed to be working on that. And
if he was working on that, Cal, my point is I don't think he had enough where Elimination Chamber was positioned. He didn't even have enough time to even go into the ring and do anything. Right. Because he's fresh. Don't know never took a bump. He's not like a Bad Bunny or he's not active. I don't see him flipping around like Ice.
He's not athletic like that.
He
just turned up. He just turned up. Yeah. It's
this build feels like the playbook was handed to them. Both sides were very much historical stories that had legs, that had, everything to it. And I don't know who said, let's go this way. That's the part that I'm not comprehending how they had this. Both sides have story. Like one side, we know what that is, but this Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes situation, this is like it's there. So I don't understand why are we putting these people in here?
Why are we adding things why are we putting extra sugar in there? It's already got enough. Mama said it's done. Mama, it should have been. It really should have been what they're doing on IG. I want my title. We've got this shit going on.
Unless they're seeing numbers that we're not seeing or they're not reporting, and they're not confident, and it's reflecting in the ticket sales, but they're not understanding that you can bring down a ticket sale all you want. You're going to bring down that Delta ticket?
Well,
it's too late. They should have did this in January.
But are you going to bring down that Delta ticket?
They probably could make that call, but they're not gonna.
They can? To the airlines?
You don't. You don't
think the airlines will make a deal?
You don't think if whoever in area manual, whoever had a line into Linda McMahon to have a line in the truck, if they wanted to get some shit done, you don't think they try and get it done?
They can't do it on this level. I think that's thinking too big. To you giving Linda too much credit now.
Bigger than the Ticketmaster shit.
Airlines. I'm talking.
What was the first entity deemed? What was the? Remember in the pandemic, it was there were certain jobs that you were supposed that you had to leave open, like you couldn't you
really.
Yeah, remember like I forget the term, but there was a term for the jobs that they couldn't shut down for whatever reason. They were deemed to be
essential.
WWE was on that list. They never shut the fuck down, and that was because they specifically talked to the people in Florida to keep the Performance Center open. I'm not saying that they can move the mountains with the White House, but I am saying they have the people in position. Triple H is on the board for the White House with the fitness, right? If they wanted to finesse, I don't think they would go on that level.
But got a whole bad heart.
Essential workers, thank you. Essential, yeah. It's one of them things where if they really wanted to, but I don't think they really want to go down that route.
I'm trying to figure out who called the shot to say, or who thought that Pat McAfee was the guy to sell tickets. Pat McAfee.
Somebody has they called him in to be the guy. They felt that he had whatever influence. I don't know if it's the ESPN audience that he has for the show. I was so cold to him when he came to WWE. That shit was so foreign to me, but I think they feel that he is, and again, this is probably Area Manual, probably somebody at TKO. It don't sound like it's Triple H. Triple H sent Cody Rhodes out there later in the show to
try to clean it up, right?
He cleaned it up. He tried to clean it up on the timeline and said, "That's the whole." it didn't make any sense.
It felt like it was disjointed.
It felt like that's what it felt like. And then he came out and gave that promo that just didn't. What are you talking about?
It was very insidery. It was very much.
It was super inside.
Because Pat McAfee then went online and he tweeted out like 8 or 9 websites or accounts that
yes, I saw
were
that.
pro what his movement was, and Cody went on TV and was like, "Yo, you're tweeting about all these people who wouldn't wouldn't have jobs if it wasn't for them talking about." I'm paraphrasing, but it was something like that. And it's just like when. Well, because McAfee also mentioned that they just had the lowest Smackdown rating. Like there were so many things that felt like WCW in that era, where you're talking a little too much about the dirt sheet stuff on TV for it to be a suspension of disbelief situation. It felt so much like, well, shit, we're doing kind of poorly before our biggest show. Let's turn what the conversation is online about WWE being down in the dumps into Pat McAfee trying to use Randy Orton to change it because everybody they forgot 2 years ago. I tried to tell at a certain point y'all gonna stop fucking with Cody Rhodes, and that's what's naturally happened. That's what's happened. And while they've had him be the face of the company, it ended up being that people got tired of that shit. They weren't ready for people to be tired of Cody Rhodes yet, though. So now they're scrambling. Is really what it is. It's a scramble to figure out how to turn this shit that's going on into a successful enough WrestleMania. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
Go.
I was gonna, because the only other thing is they're not realizing that instead of trying to turn like to make this weird tossed salad before we're getting to the dance, like a couple weeks beforehand, they should have just been taking the time to invest it. Because we'll talk about the 2 nights that they announced the cards. So many of them cards is the actual storyline. Nobody give a fuck. What did DDM's name say this week? This card sucks. Like there's so when I think about WrestleMania, I've been saying it on the Patreon, patreon.com/Black Rasslin. It's not feeling like it's WrestleMania this year. It's not feeling like the week before, the 2 weeks before. I ain't got that feeling. I probably will next Friday, but I ain't there yet.
I didn't know it was next week.
It's next
right. Nobody here.
I keep feeling like we have time.
The last few years, I was like, "Oh, it's WrestleMania. Let me order my shit. Let me get my coat. Let me get my jacket, bitch. I need outfits." And now it's giving girl.
Let me get my travel lube.
What?
Let me get my travel lube.
Don't.
Right. I gotta get my travel lube because they can only take up to 3 ounces.
Pat's show's going off the air. Meg's Pat McAfee show going off the air? What she mean?
Yeah.
So what you mean?
No, that's what she means. I don't know about the show.
Because I heard that he was supposed to be the birthday. Pat McAfee show.
What? That show, nothing Pat McAfee does is for me.
It's been taken off the air.
What?
Why?
It's lit.
Off of ESPN?
It's getting replaced. They're having another Thursday. ESPN announced on X that the Pat McAfee show will go off the air starting Thursday, April 9th. It will not return until Monday, April 13th. It was a scheduled break.
Oh, okay. It's only going on for a week.
Oh yeah, I thought it was off.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, this one article, but
why would they put it? But why would they post that? Like just air reruns.
But wait, why is he going? Is this a scheduled break because he's going to be in professional wrestling doing the wrestling stuff?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Strong face
because he legit said he had something planned for tomorrow, right?
He posted online that he's got an announcement for SmackDown, a major announcement for SmackDown this week.
What's up, Lou?
What does that mean, though?
I think that
what you saying?
It's the same thing I've been saying since the time that man came into WWE. I think the jig is up. And even though the card looks the way it does, another thing is, why are they doing all of this 2 weeks before as if like that's going to make anybody move anymore. Like the aha moment. This is the aha moment for the Vegas when we went to Vegas. The aha moment was that Rock Roman situation. Because that felt big. It felt like a monster. We were like, oh my God, this is star-studded. Nothing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Corey said, here go me.
Here I go.
SMH.
Nothing about this feels star-studded except for Oba and Brock.
Whew.
Oba and Brock should be the main event.
I think there's a reason why. Again, that was the last segment on Raw on Monday.
Yes.
It felt like if there was if Brock Lesnar had a title, that would be a main event. It feels like a main event. It's gonna open the show. But I knew that was gonna happen.
And I think it's going to open the show, and then we just going to be drinking and talking.
Well, yeah. So I saw somebody. I think it was Alan Owens.
Eating my crab.
Shout out Alan Owens. He was like, "Yeah, it's gonna open the show, and then the hope is going to be that people are going to buy WrestleMania after." I'm
not buying that.
If you're somebody who sees Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi do the damn thing, I think you're going to talk about that and then go about your day, like, because it's not like anything else with that match is going to be connected to the rest of the show.
Right. Ain't it at like 2:30?
It's going to be like 6-7 o'clock, something like that. It's the first hour is going to be airing.
They're not turning that.
Where are you watching WrestleMania at, man?
Good question.
Jimmy's.
You gotta get tickets. Do I need to buy a ticket now?
You gotta buy a ticket.
Did you already buy your ticket?
No. I'm gonna buy it right now.
Just buy his ticket, because DD, I'm gonna forget. Just buy his ticket.
I might as well buy yours too.
Corey,
thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, just night one. Just night one.
See how I gather everybody and make sure they do what they're supposed to do.
And what you doing night two?
On the couch.
Ain't shit.
Are you not going to your cousin's house?
No. I'm down. I got. We'll talk about that off air.
Corey, how many? Corey, you really bringing 10 pair of shoes? Let me know in the chat.
Yes, that's what you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Corey go to everything. He got money.
And what pairs you bring?
Corey don't got no kids.
He ain't got no churn.
He got.
I don't got no kids either. I ain't going.
But you're.
That's
what you and Corey are different.
That is not on the road. No,
but that's what I say. You and Corey are different.
Yo,
Corey
showing
is the most objective wrestling fan I've ever met. Like this weekend was a first weekend. Corey said something agreed with me in terms of the business being in a state of flux. And I literally was in such shock that I didn't even repeat it, because I was just like, I'm just going to savor this moment.
Mental note. I understand.
It's not going to happen again. He must have had a shift off from the stock one.
No.
So Corey is going to WrestleMania.
Corey's going to WrestleMania.
Corey may be the only person. Oh no, I know. Shout out to Ringer Squad. I believe they may be out there too.
I just don't feel the importance of going this year.
Yeah, I don't even like the FOMO ain't kicked in. None of that shit.
Yeah, it's probably never going to kick in. And I think the problem is it's at Vegas again. If it was in a different city, maybe I would be like, "Oh, bitch, let's see what it's giving. Let me pull out the credit card."
Yes, that's right. We'd be like what we did last year. Remember last year we kind of felt the same way too about the card, and then we said, "You know what? We going. It is what it is. We looking forward to this, and that."
Yeah.
And then we went and we was like, "What the fudge?"
Yeah. Luck be a lady tonight. But the difference is, I had a better hotel because I had a whole apartment at the Hilton Vacation across from La Fountain Blue, watching them go in for the Hall of Fame.
I was gonna say
I only paid $1,000 all in for the whole time.
Jesus.
And I had a whole apartment.
Travel.
I had to walk 80 miles
Activated.
to get to the destinations. But that's a small price to pay.
Right.
Should have stayed in New Orleans.
I'm feeling a way about missing some of the indie shows and shit,
Right.
but that's about it.
No shade. Can they even afford to get there with
Well,
these flights and all that stuff?
Well, shit. It will. Some of the matches you was looking forward to.
I
it probably
mean,
gonna happen
no
at some
shade.
point.
No shade.
We'll get to that in a little bit. We'll get to that. I did having this conversation now, and it was thinking about last year in terms of what day we wanted to go to. The other day they did announce the Saturday and Sunday cards. I do kind of want to look at those graphics for a little bit. Saturday, again, the first hour is going to be on ESPN2. They're going to have Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu's unsanctioned match, as well as you said what?
I can miss that.
Yeah, I saw somebody. They were trying to equate that to the Oba Brock match. I'm like, I don't think that's on the same level at all.
Yeah,
shout out Speed. I show Speed. He's making the leap from the Twitch and the YouTube to the wrestling ring officially. He's teaming up with the Vision to go up against the Usos and LA Knight.
Missed that one for sure.
That's I don't know if the kids are gonna make their parents buy the shit on wherever you buy the shit, but that's I think they want the YouTube internets to be watching that match. They also added Seth, Gunther, AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch, the women's tag team title, or the women's tag team championship.
That's gonna be good.
Ford Way. Should be fun. That's on there, as well as Liv, Stephanie Vacquer. Hopefully Liv.
Wait. Don't you can't bypass this one, no cap.
I can't bypass what? I'm just speaking, man.
Liv, I understand you can't just mosey past Liv and Stephanie Vacquer.
Oh no, I think that's gonna
He
be
just said it.
Right. He was about to go to the main.
Oh,
this right here.
Well, you know
Girl, what you got on?
Say what
This
does
looks
she
dumb.
look like? She's selling something, DD. And what you said, man?
It looks dumb.
who is this?
I don't know.
Terrell from the
Sheba
Elegance
Sheree.
brand.
Oh,
Sheba Sheree.
What you gonna say, man?
Yo,
About
we were in the chat, and I think Dap said something that was like, "Yo, she's going ham."
Who?
Stephanie Vacquer.
oh
Yes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she was like, "Listen, you punta basura."
Basura.
Punta.
You punta.
Punta.
With the N.
My pussy clean.
Wait. All right. Never mind, Cal. Go to the main.
W reference. No, shout out Liv and Rocks. They collided. Speaking about Steph,
Son, she got bam.
They collided heads, and I think they may still be on concussion protocol.
You seen that hickey on her shit?
Liv had a super knot that turned into like a big black and blue blotch on her forehead. But yeah, that shit was massive. And Rox had a bump on her forehead too, not as big as Liv's, but I heard they're hoping the thought is that they should be good for WrestleMania. But
yeah, I think they'll be fine. Those things come in. You know, I used to be a certified nursing assistant back in the day. They'll be fine. I wasn't worried about that.
Yeah,
they'll be fine.
Impact. I actually hate seeing the replay because they really
I think she might have went a little bit too hard. She was like, Punta, you gonna take my title?
With the N.
Punta is on the list. Punta.
Poon.
Punta. You gonna take my title with your Madonna? Madonna's. That's a Cardi B thing. Cardi
I
said,
know Punta.
You know, Punta, you gonna take my title? You and your dirty pussy. You're not gonna take my pussy.
I can't, bro.
Yo. And the main event is gonna be Cody and Randy Orton.
Kyle said, how could we guess you were CNA?
Right.
With Pat McAfee in the corner. Or should I say,
this guy
gosh,
so weird,
as your world heavyweight champion called him, Pat McAfee, during his Pipebomb 2 was that Monday night? He's going to be facing Roman Reigns. Is they adding another match on this card?
I don't think so.
This is 6 matches compared to the other card 7.
Unless
CM Punk and Roman Reigns going for they about to have a Broadway out there, bitch.
I definitely don't think that'll be a long drawn out match, but I don't know if CM Punk gonna be in that bitch doing no heavy lifting.
That first hour we're getting we're getting Brock Oba, and we're going to be getting the Intercontinental Championship ladder match, which just recently added Rey Mysterio. Word on road. What Ray said it though. Ray said, I don't want to retire. You're not gonna put me in a match with
He ducked it.
I'm wrestling my son on my way out, which
that's what we always thought was gonna happen, right?
Well, that's what we always wanted to happen. I think once Gunther was on the I'm on this tour, I'm the career killer. Mm-hmm. Everybody who looked like they was at the end of their careers was food, and it was because remember it was supposed to be Gunther, Rey Mysterio, but then Rey Mysterio got injured as they were, because Gunther took out Dragon Lee, and that was supposed to be the spark that was supposed to spark him versus Rey Mysterio. Eventually, he was going to avenge his homie or whatever. But Rey got injured around that time, so they killed it, and then it became Gunther, Seth Rollins, which again that's on Saturday night. Trick Williams, Sami Zayn, which is slow after Friday night. That's slowly becoming one of my most anticipated matches of the weekend. Hopefully, Trick Williams win that title for the United States Championship. Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Championship, as well as the Demon Finn Balor taking on Dominic Mysterio. They already announced he's going to be demoning it up. I don't remember the last time I seen Finn as a demon, but it feels like that's when you talk about
LA.
So that it's been
not the man beating
5
the girl.
years, 4 years.
I'm shocked.
3-4 years.
Yeah. No,
Damn.
LA has been 3 years, right? Yeah, 3 years.
But that was right before he went Judgment Day.
That was versus Edge.
Mm-hmm. He took Edge out.
No, he lost.
I don't remember that match. I was there, and I do not remember that match. I don't know what I was doing.
You couldn't see that match because of the cage.
The cage. I may have went and went to the bathroom or went to get something.
You weren't watching that match.
I didn't want to see that match. That was the match everybody thought Gangrel was going to be at. And then the main event, Punk versus Roman Reigns. Again, CM Punk came out on Monday night, and he cut a promo. It was like I want to say the video on YouTube is like 15 minutes, 18 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
When I talk about Mimi being on the timeline, that was what earlier this week. Mimi was tweeting it out.
Let me just tell you about this CM Punk, man.
Oh no.
You know what I did? I'm gonna tell you what I did.
Oh shit.
I went on. I don't know if I went. So stuff started coming up on my timeline. And then I went on YouTube. And I said, because I never heard the promos that he did in AEW. And I said, you know what? Let me go back. I want to make sure it's not me, right? It's not my venomous.
Oh, it's you.
You having a moment, Mimi?
No, towards him. So I said, you know what? Let me take a step back. Mm-hmm. Let me go on the YouTubes. Let me pull a cow and pull up the shit and look up the shit.
Do you research?
So I put the first one that I saw was a small clip of him and the Handman. No, the Eddie Kingston. Is that his name?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I looked at it and I looked at the small clip and I said, no, I want the full thing. So I looked at the full thing and I looked at his demeanor as this man was coming for him, right?
He was on his ass. He was on his ass.
But you could see it in his face, like, yeah. And then the response, how he responds and pops the crowd and all of that. Like, I'm looking at this formula that he still has from back in the day, and I'm just like, and they're falling for it, like they're eating it up. I said, okay, let me go back and look at the Hangman Page one, the infamous Hangman Page one, right?
Nubby.
And so went to listen to that. And then I'm looking at Hangman Page because he don't seem like he don't seem gang at all, right? And the fact that he was a teacher is in my head. So I'm like, Mimi, stop it. Just listen to the things.
Let it go.
And same thing on his face when they're trying to tell him something, he looks almost like he's afraid and scared. And I'm just like, what is going on? And then he starts using insults and all the things or whatever. Then I looked at the Moxley one, right? The Moxley one, I couldn't tell if it was real or not. But he too, it felt like he saw his match and he was almost afraid of what Moxley was saying. He did say a couple of things that were just like a little like, and that made him feel uncomfortable. But you can tell he is afraid for you to read him like he should be read. That is why he cuts people off. Baby. That's why he cuts people off. That's why he was able to do what he was able to do on Monday with no interruptions and nobody there. But what I cannot understand is why these promos are built on things that we can't, like, he's saying all this stuff as if we was not there. He's saying all this stuff as if we did not watch certain things happen. He's saying these things as if there's not credible proof, like there's not a digital footprint of all the things that can contradict everything that he says. And that's the part where I can't get into it. And I know that it's kayfabe, or is it? But at the end of the day, the thing with CM Punk, the real stuff, because of the pipe bomb, the real stuff tends to bleed into the kayfabe stuff. And it's almost like the lines are so blurred with him.
Yes.
And then he is so, you can tell he's afraid of being, he knows what he did 10 years ago. And he does not want to be stripped. Like, he does not want to be that guy that gets told of who he really, 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 really is. And that's why I don't understand why Roman Reigns has not, like, as the Haitians would say, lavel tunli. Like, I don't understand how he has not done that yet. Like, wash, rinse, and hang him.
Oh, shit. Happen.
Like a reed. Like a reed. Let's say they're saying reed. Like, I'm shocked that he hasn't done that yet.
I think it's gonna happen.
He hasn't.
I think it's gonna happen.
And it's the same thing with AJ Lee. I'm sitting here, I'm listening to Becky, and Becky, for the past year, I have to say, listening to Becky, she has gotten into this act and she's doing her thing. And I'm listening to her and she's going into it and she's like, oh, Michael Cole, all Becky of this cooking stuff. And I'm getting into it. I'm like, okay, Becky, okay. Yeah, and then Becky cooking sits with her back slunched over and is listening to this rehearsed, theatrical, wannabe promo from this woman that it absolutely, and none of the promos that both of them do make any sense because we were there. Like, and then he uses, this is what another thing, and I try to get off the timeline, right? Because I don't want to, me and Issa were in our chats and we were like, Mimi, she was like, Mimi, I think I'm gonna get off the timeline for a week. She was like, because I feel like I sound crazy. And she was like, I feel like I sound crazy. And at one point I had to come off of it because I was just like, I'm just confused. Like, is he acting like none? It just doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. I'm just gonna leave it like, because I don't want to keep going on a rant.
No.
But CM Punk, none none of the things that CM Punk's make any kind of sense, and there's no rebuttal. Like there's no coming back at him. Like for you to say he sucked at football when he went to Georgia. Do you know how hard it is to get into Georgia Tech, even if you get a full scholarship? Like it is very hard to get into a D1 school.
It's very hard to play
and get a full ride. And get a full ride. They were poor. They were poor. His family was poor. Okay. He got a full ride to play football. We see Georgia Tech constantly puts like these highlight reels of Roman Reigns on their social media. Right. And then you have the nerve to say you sucked at football. The Rock has had blockbuster movies. Even if the one Rock movie that I constantly watch, the one with the
Get Short,
the skyscraper. No, the skyscraper one.
Skyscraper.
Is it called Skyscraper? Is it Skyscraper? Okay.
It's called Skyscraper.
Skyscraper. He just didn't he get an Emmy for this last movie that that movie that DDM liked?
The Facebreaker.
No, the Machine.
Yeah,
the Smashing Machine.
The Smashing Machine.
That too.
I think they got they've received nomination.
Emmy, right?
I'd have to check to see what they've actually gotten.
But he got nominated.
He got a Golden Globe nomination.
He got a Golden Globe and he got an Oscar nomination. That film got an Oscar nomination. And you said he's a has been?
This is just.
And you got a movie out there with a house jizzing in your face?
Hey, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know. I've not seen that movie. I don't know nothing about that movie.
I didn't know anything about that too until somebody put it on the timeline. I was like, wait, what? It was apparently, I forget the name of the movie because I didn't watch it. I was about to because I was like, I need to see this movie. Apparently it's a house that just every time he walks through a house, it splats excrements in his face.
I don't know nothing about this.
Yeah,
I ain't seen none. I don't watch.
I don't watch them movies.
I don't know, but I think
those ain't on the hub.
I think that this is what makes Punk, though, right? Like I think
it's like a good rapper.
Well, yeah. I mean, I there's not too many people out that are there right now that can cut these types of promos, especially because at the end, even with all of that, what most people were hung up on was him saying Pat McAfee, was him, the questions about, were they using him? Is he going off script when he's talking about lower the tickets and things like that? Like, I don't know if there's anybody else who can cut a WrestleMania promo and still have those elements in there. I think in speaking to what you're saying, I think this is all kind of what makes Punk.
Well, it came out that there was a writer that wrote it. And that's another thing. We going on LinkedIn now and airing people's like jobs out. Like, I think it is absolutely crazy how
who the fuck was on LinkedIn?
Every other day, a new writer's full name is blasted on somebody's account saying that this person is the writer of this. So it came out that the writer, the person that wrote that particular thing for him, his name got put out there, and now everybody's like, oh, did he really say it? Did the guy write it? Like, now it's like, it's too much blurring the lines with him. Like, it's so blurry that you don't know what to believe.
I think I don't know. I feel like that's him doing his job. I don't know. I don't know what else we're supposed to get from him but that. Like,
blurring the lines.
That's why
it's what
like a good rapper.
It's what he's done, though.
Right? But I feel like there needs to be truth to it, though. There needs to be some kind of truth to you blurring the lines. You can blur the lines, but add some truth.
Somewhere it has to be truth in something that you're saying.
Yes, especially for WrestleMania. I think WrestleMania is is a road, is a season that absolutely needs blockbuster, because we've felt it before. And when you feel that feeling of blockbuster, it's a feeling of you don't know what's real. When you right here, you know what's real. So now you took away that feeling for me, because I'm like, you're telling me that he sucks, he's plastic, he's this, he's that, but I know that there's truth behind some of the stuff that you're saying, and it's not what you're saying at this moment. I know the real truth. We're in a space where you can't, this isn't the 80s. This isn't the 80s where we can guess this might be true, this might not be true.
But I mean, that's not on everything though. We're still questionable on certain things.
Like what? What's questionable for you?
Well, I'm just saying we're questionable on when we see a program, we don't know what's true and what isn't true.
I know that he was a good football player. I know the reason why he has veneers is because he takes chemo and his teeth and whatever. I know, right? So I know he is very successful. I know that Seth made that belt. I know. So I hear you that you have to project and make sure you create this story, but with CM Punk, like I know the truth. Everything that he's saying can be contradicted, and I can't come back from that. I can't come back from the truth when it comes to him.
But
it's because of that pipe bomb. It's because of the pipe bomb.
I understand what you're saying, but it's still bringing me back to it's professional wrestling.
Right. Yeah. Well, because I think
it's not like, I get it that he plays that line, but it's still this.
I think because I don't know if I got legit beat in MMA is something you can say to sell WrestleMania tickets. Like at a certain point.
No, I'm not saying something like that. No.
I guess my question is, I don't know what he would then be saying then if he's supposed to be the world champion in this WrestleMania match. I don't know what he should be saying then.
If he's a wordsmither, he can figure it out. If he's that creative, he can figure that out.
He's a wordsmither.
He's not wordsmithing though. And he's repeating himself too. That's another thing. He's repeating the same exact things that he's saying in a different octave on a different week. That's what's happening too. He's very good at blowing smoke. That's another thing too.
Shout out to rappers.
He's very good at blowing smoke, because if you isolate yourself and you just stick to what it is and not be a smart fan, you will believe everything that he says, and you'll get hype and you'll do all the things and you'll not. But me, I should have been a lawyer, because I'm gonna watch your body language. I'm gonna see all the things, especially if I don't like you.
You can't
like this on your neck. Why you breathing so hard? Why you look like that?
I think that the thing is though, once I don't like you, it feels like it's just you don't like them. You know what I'm saying? Like it ends up stop being.
And his behavior in those different places was like looking at when I went on the YouTube.
Yes,
and this is what happens when you go into a deep dive. When I started looking at and I was just like, oh my God, he was toxic. He was toxic in these places. He was. Nah. Okay, he wasn't toxic. You don't think he was toxic?
No, absolutely, he was toxic. But I'm not gonna give him that on all the way across the board.
Borderline personal.
Possibly.
Too.
The thing with the AEW situation as we're a couple years out of it, I've realized it's be careful what you wish for. I think that was a company that they were very much. Tony Khan has said he got Chris Jericho, but he wanted CM Punk. If he could have gotten CM Punk first, he would have had CM Punk be that guy. He couldn't, so it turned to what it is. But I think that ethos of CM Punk is very much ingrained in what AEW was having. But by the time CM Punk got there, they weren't just the guys that were CM Punk fans who ran a company. They changed. They were VPs. They had ideas of how things should go. And I don't think they were in a mind state at that point. This is what, 2-3 years in, to have an OG be like, boom, this is how you should do it, because they already had practices there. Punk going back to WWE made way much more sense when he did, because he got to experience, well, hey, you got to see how shitty it was in WWE, but you also got to see what happens when you were outside that situation, being who you were, and it didn't gel. I think there were situations where, it may have been toxic. I think there were situations where he definitely had things that he may have imposed on it, and I also think that what he may have been saying was butting heads with what they were trying to do. You know what I mean? And it turned out the way it did, and I don't think any one person was wrong in that situation, but I also don't think a lot of people handled it the way they should have.
Yes, I think everybody was at fault. I think in watching those videos, like I say, I don't watch AEW, but I always say that company needs to happen. It needs to exist. Okay, in whatever this space is. The TNA needs to exist. They need to exist. The indies need to exist. All these people need to exist because people need to work, and this is what they love. And I felt bad watching these things. I felt bad for CM Punk. I mean, not CM Punk. I felt bad for AEW that they had to endure some of that stuff, because it felt like he was uncomfortable. He was not in the right place. In the ring, even speaking, I don't think he believed anything that he was saying. You can just tell that wasn't for him. It just wasn't for him. Speaking to, even with Mox, who's not really, like, I wouldn't say, I think he's good on the mic, but I don't think he's great on the mic. And he looked uncomfortable in front of him.
Did you watch any of the Punk MJF stuff?
I watched the Punk MJF stuff. He got him, but I think he little broed him.
He little broed everybody.
He didn't little bro those other two. Those other two like bucked back.
Except for King.
Well, no, I think that was the difference. I think that MJF and Punk, I think they both approached the story the way they were supposed to, as pro wrestling characters, and I imagine part of that may have been because MJF, he had admiration. Those photos of him and Punk from back in the day was real. You know what I mean? Like, he was a fan back then, but he also understood how to get in it on a gimmick sense. The Page stuff in particular, Page felt away. I forget what it was in particular that set him off.
Page?
Adam Page felt away.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
With the way Punk was there. I think it was something Punk made. There was a comment that may have been mentioned about the EVPs or whatever, and those are his homies. So when Page got into the ring, it didn't end up just being, we're in it with our gimmicks. There were lines that were being said in particular. But that's when I talk about the toxicity and both sides having things that they were saying that turned into certain situations. I think a lot of that ends up playing when it becomes, and now we have to do a wrestling program. It turns into something more than just the superstars over here to help enhance our product, because again, they had feelings and ideas. But we're bringing a lot of this up, especially talking about because we could talk Punk and dwell on this all night. It does bring you mentioning the need for an AEW and a need for a TNA and whatnot. It kind of speaks to the situations going on right now with, mentioning MJF. I guess the biggest profile match right now that's been canceled was MJF versus Nick Nemeth. That was supposed to be Creator Pro, I think is the name of the federation.
I remember that.
That match was booked for May 1st. That they're both going to be on that card, but Nick Nemeth is now facing Bear Bronson. I'm not familiar with.
Wait a second, they're on the same card, but they can't wrestle each other.
They're still going to be on the same show. MJF is going to be having an open challenge, and Nick Nemeth is having a match with another person.
That's wild.
Well, so earlier this week, the reports were saying, because I believe they also canceled the Ricochet Leon Slater match that was booked for Mania week.
Yeah.
And there was, I feel like there's another match that was supposed to be going on. There's been a couple of matches that have been, that were on. It was Moose. Moose at the MLP show. He was supposed to. That was actually, I think that may have been the first one that people were seeing. That had gotten removed.
Nobody cared about that one.
I don't know if they had a specific match. Just knowing that he was going to be on the card is what I think I saw in the report. The early report said that Carlos Silva mentioned that the matches were pulled due to partner conflicts, and we know that WWE and TNA have been, in bed for a minute now. What I was reading today actually says that and it's actually more of a TNA versus AEW situation. Word on road is that Carlos Silva was pissed that AEW had to do Collision the other day on Thursday night because of the college basketball the weekend. Apparently he took it's not the first time it's happened, but this is the first time it's happened since TNA's been on AMC with this new TV deal. I don't know if Carlos Silva's taking that as a shot or he's trying to move it like it's a shot, but
how? This is what happens, right?
This is what happens all the time, but this is how there were the times where NXT had to move to a Wednesday night. It became the Wednesday Night Wars or whatever. It was usually because they got preempted by something, or Dynamite had to go into Tuesday night or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's times that these things have happened, and it's always because of some scheduling conflict on one way or the other. But
it's bigger shit popping.
As the reports are developing, they're saying that Carlos Silva is taking that as a slight, and it makes more sense as to why MJF has been very vocal, because he's been on the timeline vocally taking shots at Carlos Silva, calling him, basically calling him a yellow bellied coward. You know what I mean? Like, he's really been on some like you really a punk for this shit, which makes it so crazy that they're both booked on the same show still.
So you just opened up another can of worms for me, because I thought they couldn't be on that card, but you're saying they could be on the card, but they can't wrestle each other.
They can't wrestle each other.
That's feels super intentional.
And that was the conversation that was going around, especially with Moose. The thought was, well, they don't want to have their TNA talent losing to AEW talent. Correct. Because that's when Kenny Omega was on his belt, he was on his cleaner gimmick. He was cleaning motherfuckers up in TNA. People loved the match he had with Moose. When I watched, I'm like, nah, he had that motherfucker looking crazy out there. But it was a lot of that was going on. So and I think it may have been a little more balanced with WWE, but you saw who was down there tricking it up. Shout out to the homie. There was a lot of people that were shining in this whole situation, and I think now that they got a new TV deal, and now that they're technically like the number 3 on TV, if you're talking WWE and AEW, niggas may look at it a certain way if you hop on my night of TV, if you hop up on my block. Imagine if we did that. Sorry, it got too real. My fault.
No, I'm not mad at TNA doing that, because the last time they partnered with AEW, they ain't get nothing out of that.
They didn't.
It depends.
They ain't get nothing out of that.
What you mean?
I feel like it depends.
No, it doesn't depend. They didn't get anything. People kept losing. They had AEW people holding their belts. They got nothing out of that.
What I'm
saying,
got signed. I wasn't speaking about that. I'm saying it depends on what was happening in the future. Just like Meg is saying, Leon Slater wasn't losing to Ricochet,
right? And
having Ricochet on that man's belt would have been another boost to him. Granted, Nick Nemeth wasn't beating MJF.
Right.
Like I might have thought that shit out before, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if Moose would have lost his, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know what type of match he was involved in, but yeah, it's tough to say what that was going to be. But
you just don't know. I don't know if I would have pulled them off of these cards like that. Because what's going to happen because you have people like Jada Stone.
But they're on the card still. They're on the card still, right?
I wouldn't have pulled them. Yeah, they're on the card. I wouldn't have pulled them out of these matches with these with these big name players.
Yeah, and if it looks away, and I think it feels away, and I think there are benefits. Just one of the things I've loved about Leon Slater's run, especially over the last over the second half of last year, what he was in Ashe. He was everywhere defending that title.
Yeah.
He was against a lot of the top talent. I think. Sure, you have you're in bed with WWE, which is going to cramp your style a lot. But the heat is on TNA right now. It don't seem like the heat is on any WWE, TKO, anything right now because of this. And I don't know. In a world where you are locking down talent so much, but you're not paying them like they lock down like that. I can understand people being frustrated at pulling them from matches that have a certain type. Like, I don't know. So Nick Nemeth is fine if he doesn't wrestle MJF. Leon Slater and Ricochet having a banger. Even where Leon Slater is right now, that can still boost. You know what I mean? Yeah. During WrestleMania week, that could have been a highlight match of that week.
Right. So what happens with Ricky Sosa? You know what I'm saying?
Ricky Sosa,
he got a GCW match or a hog match coming up, right?
Ricky Sosa. Well, I got to check and see. He may have a couple of matches WrestleMania week. He's being booked for things, but that's the thing. Now it's not just what's my TNA schedule like. It's who am I being booked against? Who are they affiliated with? Like it makes. Like the indie game, shout out Ricky Sosa being on TV right now. It makes the indie game be a little more tricky for people. It's hard enough for us to make sure that there's people that look black is black in pro wrestling. It's got to be crazy to be like, damn. Not only do I have to check and see if they got a WWE ID deal or who they affiliated with that could be affiliated over there, but also if this person's got a match on this card that maybe lined up with something else. Like, you really got to sit down and look at this calendar to make sure that you're not fucking your future up in some aspect.
That's gonna fuck some shit up, but I mean.
Shout out fam. What fam saying in the chat? Say they don't like the loss of control if they building a guy, but the promoter thinks otherwise. Yeah, and that's a good point too. There is investments. I think that's what we've seen in the past a lot with WWE, right? Where they're in a situation where I've built you, I've invested so much into you. It's hard to not eat off of you if you're going out there and getting money in places with that name. You know what I mean? I've always understood that aspect, even if I don't agree with them cramping people's style.
Like a good showing is a good show.
A good showing is a good showing regardless. And I think for the people buying tickets and watching on TV, they're not concerned about this AEW guy and this TNA guy having a match if they end up getting a good match. They're going to go home and say, I saw that guy do something dope. I saw that woman do something amazing. I want to see them again. Or, oh, they're on this TV show. Bet. Let me tune in on Wednesday or tune in on Thursday or whatever. But
because it's still not even guaranteed that MJF was going to come out with the W.
Well, he was coming out with the W.
Well, I say that because of the Zilla Fatu shit.
What's Zilla Fatu?
Do remember he had the match with Zilla Fatu at Hall, and he ended up taking the I guess the loser side of things. Granted, he didn't lose.
Yeah.
But I think it was a no contest when
it was some shenanigans,
shenanigans happened and shit. So nobody came out with the L.
Fam said a lot of promoters ain't even going to deal with this moving forward, which is true. They may want to just escape the headaches. They're going to lean the AEW guys because they're way bigger on TV. Right. Carlos, and that is true. I think when you think about that 1, 2, 3, TNA is a 3, but there are 3 that is just establishing themselves on TV over the last couple of months, and I don't know what that number is compared to whatever WWE
unless
and AEW
they're getting
doing.
Backing.
Yeah, maybe. We would have to see the financials. I mean, I think outside of Anthem, I don't know if there's anybody new. I genuinely don't know what they're trying to do with TNA at this point. I don't know.
I like what they're doing. Whatever they're doing right now, I like it. It's getting me to watch something other than WWE.
That's the best. I think that's people would have clipped. They would have clip farmed the hell out of Ricochet.
Shit was gone, son. It was going.
You're not wrong, Mr. D. But I think Mimi's. I think that's the point that I always hope for, like the fan who gets to see Leon Slater. Think of the person who is in attendance for for Ricochet and Leon Slater. They may not be a big wrestling fan. Maybe somebody took them because they was on a Vegas vacation or something like that. They fall in love with Leon Slater. Oh shit, I got AMC. That's on Thursday nights. Damn, all I'm doing Thursday nights is chilling at home.
Watching Black Rasslin.
Let me see what this watching Black Rasslin on the YouTube. Let me see. I never heard of this show. I'm surprised they ain't talk about this guy. We do, but they ain't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like there are different ways to convert people to these shows. Maybe what Carlos Silva's doing is trying to be shrewd.
He's trying to, but
to make the company something more. But I don't. There may be other more beneficial ways to go about it.
Yeah, let the motherfuckers put on the matches.
And let my people keep losing. Absolutely not.
Hey.
Let them put on the matches.
Hey.
Like motherfuckers was saying, TV time is currency. These bangers is currency also.
Yeah.
They did that the last time, and what did that do for them?
Who the fuck knows? They got an AMC deal out of losing, right?
Dang it, they got that losing to the big dog, not to the little dog. They lost to the little dog the last time, and what did that do for them?
They both big dogs.
What did that do for them?
Number 3.
But what did that do? The number one dog got them a good TV deal.
Why
got
did the
them
number
a different
one dog
currency?
come over there?
Okay,
because there's got to be something. There's got to be some. I think what DDM is trying to say, the partnership that they have is a little bit more beneficial because even though they let people go, TNA picked up those people and they've been on NXT TV. They've been on WWE main roster TV, which is a bigger benefit than the other guy. I think that's what he's trying to say, where even in New Japan, we can't say that New Japan fed them all their people. And then I have to say, we haven't really heard much about those people anymore. The Okadas. Is Okada really the god still? It's
New Japan. The AEW New Japan situation is weird because it was beneficial for New Japan until AEW took up a lot of the people that were the stars, and they had to recalibrate. And they've not been able to recalibrate the same in the time since. But the track record has been interesting because they're not gonna, like, Okada's not gonna be able to be New Japan Okada. He's holding titles. Like, Okada's, like, on paper, he's been doing the things. It's just at a much lower level because he's not wrestling for the world. You know what I mean? Like, he's not in the main event scene. So it's a different usage totally.
In relationships, there are give and take. And I think the TNA WWE relationship has been a solid give and take. And they came out with a TV deal that they had lost years ago. And people are watching. The production is different. Like, they're really, that whole situation made, like, almost put a battery in their back for them to look the way they do. It's dumb campy, but I don't forget my iPad before I sit here in this seat and pod. I don't forget my iPad.
I'm just saying, if I'm gonna be a hoe, I'm gonna be a hoe for the big fish. I'm not gonna be the hoe for especially when I'm getting my ass beat out on the strip with the little fish and my stockings is ran up and ripped stockings and shit.
Holes and shit.
The Johns is beating my ass. And,
what I'm saying is if the nigga that plays for the B League basketball team comes through with a bad woman, and the A League basketball star sees the bad woman with the B League guy, the A League is like, oh, I'm gonna go grab her to show you what I can do with her. You understand what I'm saying? That means she got Saul with the B League guy. The A-League guy saw with the B-League and said, yo, let me go grab her and pull her up here. Right. So, yeah, your people might have lost the matches, but being with the B-League guy got you with the A-League.
Notice. Yeah.
Did it?
I don't know if they looked.
Did it?
Y'all
TNA is Selena Powell's hilarious. The thing is, Matt, I don't think they see it that way. The thing is, I don't think they see it that way because they want to be on that same level. I don't think they see themselves as, or they don't want to be seen as a lesser.
Who?
You feel what I'm saying?
Who doesn't want to see
TNA?
Listen, they smelling themselves right now. They smelling themselves right now. Absolutely. They got Lil Cuddy. Yeah. Lil Cuddy. Okay.
Grabbed her when she was bad. That's funny.
It's no way. They going back to they John. Listen, like that what DDM said. They going back to the Johns. The John took care of them. Of course, they're gonna be the bottom.
They're not the bottom.
They are the bottom.
No, they are not the bottom.
What did Roman Reigns tell? What did Roman Reigns tell Daniel Bryan in that promo? You don't remember that promo with him and Edge?
I'm a stack him is crazy.
I stacked you. You see this? You at the bottom.
Yo,
you a bottom. Remember that?
That's ridiculous. Yeah, that is actually ridiculous.
This is out of control.
That promo came up. I said, I can't rip this. Damn it.
Mimi couldn't handle. Do I shout out the 30-minute time limit when this can't be the full show?
That's what I was about to say, Rock. Pardon me.
What did Rock say?
What did Rock say?
I had y'all on full screen. NXT is WWE.
NXT is WWE's bottom, bitch.
Yes, that's the bottom.
What's Evolve?
Yes. Yes, but oh yeah, what's Evolve?
If NXT is the bottom,
what do you call the new hoe? What do you call the new hoe that comes in?
Selena Powell.
No, she's reformed. Her opponents got erased.
Is NXT their
bottom? Her opponents got erased.
What's AAA is funny. Actually, I don't think we can continue this conversation. I don't think we can continue this conversation at all.
Okay. Where's Sierra in the chat?
Not this at all. No, I was expecting there to be more. We probably are only going to spend so much time on this, but I was expecting there to be more matches for this AEW card on Sunday when we hit the show Thursday. There's 9 matches for Dynasty. This seems incomplete.
TNA might be Cat Stacks. It's crazy.
Stop it. Stop. That's a W reference. I know your internet history is a problem.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Jesus Christ! There's some. So Kyle Fletcher is injured, so he gave up his AEW TNT championship.
Little Randy Orton.
Little Randy Orton, Pink Randy Orton. No, he's injured, so they're holding a gauntlet. They're going to be having a whole new champion at the end of this.
Yeah, that sucks.
He's
out for a while, right?
I believe he's been in a walking boot, from what Meek was saying. He'd been in a walking boot for a minute.
Yeah.
So I guess they finally diagnosed what was going on and realized that shit was serious.
Yeah.
But I guess things to note: Moxley versus Ospreay for that Continental Championship is probably going to be a banger.
They're gonna go crazy.
They were the reason they were having gang warfare on Dynamite. This past Wednesday
with a wholesome moment.
Ricochet's not facing Leon Slater, but he is going to be facing Chris Jericho.
Not a Samoa.
Jesus, in Jericho's return match in AEW. I saw he signed a multi-year deal, so hey, this may be his last contract ever. Who knows? Be ready to see him for a while, at least for a little bit out there. And I guess he's going to be a babyface. He's out there dealing with the demand, and they don't like ball Ricochet. So, be ready for what Chris Jericho is going to be doing over the next couple of months.
I'm sorry. Tasha Steelz looks really good.
Tasha Steelz is great.
She looks really good. Like,
Yeah, every week.
Presentation is
Mhm.
presentationing.
Mhm.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
Shout out
every
to Jersey.
shout out to
Big
Jersey
Jersey.
for real. She's been one of the faces I've liked seeing over the last 3-4 months since we've been watching this on AMC.
Yeah,
Shout out to her for real. The Tekla Jamie Hayter match I'm going to highlight for the AEW Women's World Championship only because it's no belts Monet now. She had to vacate that last belt,
Yeah.
and that AEW Women's World title is the title that she's not been able to grab. So
I'm gonna say I don't like what happened Wednesday with Willow
After the
starting like
Aminata
an
match?
open challenge.
yeah.
I don't like that because it sounds like she the way that she was talking, it sounds like she will be coming back to face Willow. I don't like that.
It could be. It could be.
I don't like it.
Again, I don't know. In talking with your cousin over the week about it, I don't know if they're going to have her go back. It seemed like she may be going forward, but we'll see. Because my other thought was like if Mercedes needs squad, her and Willow could piece it up and that'd be the girl. But who knows? I said that to Meek, and Meek said Mercedes got to handle it on her own. So I shut my dumb mouth on that one. This is also MJF versus Kenny Omega for the AEW World Title.
Pardon me, Cal. She was calling her. Well, Shivani called her the comeback killer. This is why I said
that's what he called Mercedes. Yeah.
No, that's what he called Willow. So
that's what he called Willow. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like it.
We'll see. Well, again,
Trey
she
Miguel's hot. I'm sorry.
People like Trey Miguel as well. Shout out Case Trey Miguel. Dude from Private Party gets hurt tying up his boots. Well, special and nobody's. Shout out Mark Quinn. Mark Quinn is
yeah. Mark Quinn has been hurt for the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it's like Roxanne Perez. They be hurt, they be out, and then they come back, and it's like it's something immediately sets them back when they're on their road to recovery. But yeah, it's unfortunate. Who knows what Zay is going to do? Maybe there's going to be a spot in the Hurt Syndicate Open. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Yeah, I think those are the main matches I'm looking forward to on this show.
Definitely.
Cope and Cage and
Cope and
FTR.
Cage. Cope
They
and
winning
Cage,
the titles?
Probably. And that's going to
Because
be a very big deal.
if they don't win the titles, I don't care.
That's it. That's it if they don't win the title.
Unless Stoke does another. Stoke did a spear on Wednesday night.
That's crazy.
But
hold on, Cal. My bad. Go ahead.
No, what you gonna say?
That Andrade match as well. Looking
Why?
at that with Darby Allin talking about how he's going to be chasing the title,
The world title.
Yeah, I would highlight that number 4.
Okay.
Because Andrade has been on a run as well.
Yes.
And having Darby say that kind of turns it up.
It's a mind you, it's an interesting. Just point out, Mimi, it's an interesting main event when it's Andrade and Darby are talking about vying for the AEW World Title. Okada and Takeshita are on the show, but they're having a tag match against the Young Bucks, which is, I mean, for an AEW show, it's probably going to be a crazy match, especially if you're looking for like the highlight reels and whatnot. But that match, nine times out of 10, is going to be adding to the building Okada Takeshita story. I don't know when they're going to pull the trigger on them having that program.
That shit has been boiling for forever.
I've
just
been waiting.
read that, Cal, that if Alan wins, he receives a future AEW World Champion. I just saw that shit.
I when they first made the match, I didn't know what the hell was going on, and it seems like on Dynamite they started making it make sense. What fam said in the chat, the gauntlet match should bang that the last gauntlet match was when won the title. Jack Perry, Jungle Man Jack Perry won that title. That was a solid gauntlet match. It should be a decent show. This is Sunday.
That's Sunday.
This is Sunday. I guess that makes sense. So Saturday is just going to be Collision.
And where you go watch it?
AAA. HBO Max. Amazon. I forget.
You still got to pay for it.
You got to pay for it. Yeah, you definitely got to pay for AEW. Even if you subscribe, you got to pay for it.
Wait. Can we go back to something? Someone put in the chat that one of the guys got hurt tying his Boots?
You're talking about
That's
Mark
true?
Quinn. That's not true. That's not.
Okay. I was like, wait, what? I'm sorry.
He was. I mean, Mark Quinn. Private Party just
always
returned because he was
Oh,
hurt
okay.
for a minute,
Okay,
and
he's being
that was maybe like a month or two ago, and he's already. And the thing was, they were saying he's out. He's like, it's serious. He's going to be out for a minute. So yeah, it's kind of like them WWE guys jump on the ring apron and then they fuck up they femur for 5 months or whatever.
He's been hurt for 7 years, yo.
They were tag champions. I don't think they had wrestled since Hurt Syndicate won the tag titles from them.
That was it.
And that was maybe like this time last year or something like that. It was years ago. It had been like a full year, and that's why people were hyped when they came back.
They're beating him up.
Now Mimi's a Trey Miguel guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the power watching TNA every week. So I guess on that note, though, it's probably time to get out of here. Is there anything else of note that we actually need to discuss? NXT's revenge. They have Stand and Deliver this weekend, and then they booked 2 weeks of NXT Revenge on their TV. So if you want special NXT matches, you get them. Tony D'Angelo's your NXT champion now. Have fun.
How was that?
It was Tony D'Angelo winning the title in the 4-way. Like it was what it was. It's what they've been building towards. I don't know. I dare I say I'm not really excited for him being the guy, but
I'm happy for him.
It's inevitable. He's one of those guys who I think they plan on putting on that main roster at some point. So they gotta, because he's now the first. I think he's technically the first
NXT Grand Slam champion.
The Grand Slam, yeah. Like they're
giving
him. Yeah, they announced that this after maybe Monday or Tuesday. But yeah, they're giving him all the things right now. I think this is the final push. By next year, don't be surprised if Tony D'Angelo is main roster bound, already on that main roster. But hopefully they figure out something that's going to make him more exciting in this run.
I think they're on the way to it. He's a great wrestler. He's a great mic talent. He's a great in-ring talent. He just didn't have the right gimmick.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what it is.
He's a 6-year senior. It's crazy.
Super senior's nuts. But yeah, NXT Revenge is going to start Tuesday, and that's going to feature Jada Parker, Kalani Jordan. They announced that for the first week. So yeah, tap in Tuesday for that.
I wish they stopped playing and just hurry up and bring Soul up so we can move on with our lives.
Yeah, that storyline definitely feels like it's taken a little longer than I would have imagined. The way they was talking after was that Saturday Night's Main Event when she had the match with Bayley, it sounded like Soul was about to be on the main roster, and they said, "Nah, let's cook this Zarya match for."
You gotta let Zarya do something. Yeah, JC James, Soul, they gotta go.
Yeah. It's like Fam said in the chat, it's a rebuilding phase, right? It's a rebuilding phase. It's just interesting because in previous years, you can kind of see, Bafemi, like you could tell that there were these people that were Tony D'Angelo's going to be pushed out because again, he's a super senior at this point, but it don't feel like that class is cooked enough to be ready to be on the main roster yet.
It feels just like NXT 2.0 when they first debuted 2.0 and everything was all over the place. That's exactly what it is.
I'm with that. And seeing, like Meg said in the chat, Callie Armstrong's on her way up. So, there is good stuff on the horizon. Hopefully they utilize it right. CMLL has got a new TV deal. That's the other Mexican promotion that they're the ones that people are doing. They're in bed with AEW. So like Thunder Rosa recently did a dual contract with them. They have a new TV show starting the 24th of April on Fox Sports 2. So AAA is on Fox Sports Latin America. And CMLL is on Fox Sports 2.
Is that on the cable?
I don't know how that's gonna work. I catch up with AAA because they show it on YouTube for free. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if CMLL shows their whole shows online or if they'll figure that out. But Sean Tragedy says the real Mexican promotion. That's the one that what you call Claudio was just a world champion. They've been working with AEW a lot. So if you like AAA and you want to see how the other side works, so check them out again towards the end of the month. I think that may be it.
Wait,
is there something I'm missing? There's a couple things.
I should have said this in the cold open, but did y'all see Nikita Lyons clapping on the timeline?
Every time I saw Nikita, because I didn't realize that was her at first, I just kept scrolling.
I'm sorry.
I'm actually like you see them people, they be like, yo, my grandmother, she found this bag of McDonald's that she had up in the closet for like 25 years. You pull out and it's like it's the burger, but the burger it's like you can eat it, but like it might be a little smaller, and like you're like, why she keep it? That's what she feels like. What's Shawn Michaels getting out of having Nikita Lyons around at this point?
Listen, she said if nobody's gonna clap for you, you clap for yourself.
I don't get it. Shout out.
Go ahead, girl.
I said I'm gonna keep scrolling, but I saw
Niggas just kept scrolling. Niggas just kept scrolling.
Rip Maker mentions.
I'll say, yo, let me get to them bum fights.
No facts. It's got to be a nigga fighting. It's got to be some nonsense on my timeline somewhere. I can't see this old Big Mac sitting from 95 still being put on TV. For everybody who's been complaining about Royce Keys not being on WWE TV, it's supposed to be happening on SmackDown this Friday. They announced it on the timeline today. I don't know. They're really getting behind this. Like, you know, this man is overcoming adversity to get the WWE type. Like, he feel like they putting the motivation behind him.
Yo,
because I think it's fresh. I think they need to break that down and build that back up.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, keep him away from all the black people feuds. Don't inject him nowhere near them.
He's on SmackDown, so he'd have to duck Trick, Mello, and R-Truth.
And you are.
I don't think they'll give him I don't know if he's U.S. title guy.
And Javon, you don't want him to.
Javon is
not his weight class.
I think Javon's Raw.
He's on Raw.
Oh,
I think Javon's
he's
Raw.
going to.
I think Royce Keys is a SmackDown guy.
Yeah.
Oh, they're putting him straight on the main roster. Didn't somebody say that he was going to be?
No, the people thought he was going to NXT, but he did whatever interview and said, no, I asked to, I wasn't going to NXT. I'm going to the, but I think that's kind of why they waited. He's been doing dark matches. And I think he may have like 3 or 4 dark matches, something like that.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's all been off TV, but people have been waiting for him in this interim where he just did the Steph McMahon interview and did a couple of other vignettes. I wonder if they wanted to just make sure that he could actually wrestle a main roster match before putting him on. I think he can
wrestle. I just want them to media train him.
Easier said than done. Easier requested than
I'm sure that they will. Yeah.
We'll see. That's something somebody over there is going to have to figure out. But yes, that shout out that again. If if you're tapping into SmackDown, you'll be seeing that, and you'll be seeing whatever Pat McAfee has, whatever surprise announcement he's got for y'all. Attitude Era.
Not the
motherfucker. He well, I guess on that note, it's probably time to get out of here, but there's always one question I gotta ask at the end of a show. Miss Mimi, you got Black Rasslin of the Week?
Obafemi.
Shout out. Triple A said, "Hey, you see that song? You want to do this shit at WrestleMania, don't you, boy?" I'm just kidding. DDM.
You've been wondering how you can make it better. Baby, it's easy to turn my world inside out. Your discovery can take me to another place where the money's in
You love it.
I've been waiting for the special one. Anticipating
Your Black Wrestler of the Week.
all that
Thank
you
you,
can
Mimi.
do for you.
Shout
You
out,
gotta
bro.
go downtown. So no.
He's going
the
to
way to my
love.
see.
Take
No.
it round and
No.
Ooh, you can't stop till you find my love, no.
Which
Downtown.
Black Wrestler you going downtown
To take the sweetness will be enough.
Is it Jay
That's the
Cargill?
love that you.
It's Jay Cargill. I'm putting
I'm
Jay
sorry,
Cargill.
I had to stop it. Listen, I sat back here all night. I listened to
Jay
Mimi
Cargill.
Soul, the longest Roman Reigns cape I've ever seen in my life. I watched DDM relax. I watched Cuz sit there and God dang it, I had enough. Apples. Hey man, peace and love.
Who's your Black Wrestler? They gotta give me a Black Wrestler. No Black Wrestler. No Black Wrestler.
What the hell I do?
You heard what you did?
I
You
didn't
heard
do
what you
one.
did. You heard what you did.
I can't hear.
Oh shit.
I can't.
I can't hear my own meat.
Nigga, sound yourself out.
hear. Wait, DDM. So who's your Black Wrestler?
Downtown Tony Brown.
You know, I thought that's what was
Okay, so I'm going to
be.
speak like a deaf person
Okay.
who can't hear, but I'm going to say what I'm going to say. Like, I can't hear, but I'm going to say it. I guess I'm supposed to give my Black Wrestler of the Week. Okay, thanks for the sign language, Mimi. I appreciate you. I'm going to say Obafemi because obviously someone's upset. And yeah.
You got that new iPad, and the iPad is broken.
Oh shit.
Brother Math.
I want him to watch the show and hear who my Black Wrestler is. It's Jay Cargill, nigga.
I'm just going to nod my head and laugh like I know what's going on.
No, I'm going with Danny O'Ryan.
Shouts out Danny O'Ryan. Shouts out Danny Ocean. A real Black Wrestler. A real Black Wrestler.
Okay. Sign off like this. Okay. I saw this salute. I'll do that.
This nigga really can't hear.
Yeah,
You can't hear.
Okay, salute.
You can't hear. You.
And I'll do the salute. I'm totally playing along.
Still can't hear shit. Nah, my Black Wrestler of the Week is Trick Williams. I'm going Trick Williams. I like the Lil Yachty edition as well. I don't know what hopefully they keep the same song for WrestleMania, but I know that entrance is going to be crazy. It's got to be crazy. I guess that's it for this week. We're going to get out of here. Miss Mimi, where can the people find you on them social medias? Right there, she says. You can find her on the
Mio
Twitter
Sky.
machines. Mio Sky is funny. Find her on the Twitter machine every Tuesday, Super Tuesday for
That's Super Tuesdays part 2
part
at 6:35, where Corey is being Corey, and DDM comes through. You can't hear shit.
I did hear DDM. I heard DDM on there. Great therapy session, Joey Savage said. I'm glad we can help you out. I don't think DDM can't hear me, can he?
Nah, that
Nope.
man look at
What's his smile?
He maybe
he looked like Nubby.
I thought he was frozen. He looked like Nubby. At Dapper Dan Midas on all your social medias. At IlFam79 on all your social medias as well. Brother man.
Shout out to Lil Cuz. Happy birthday, Cuz.
Yes.
Lord,
Happy
birthday, Lord.
birthday.
And him be getting up there, brother.
It's crazy.
Happy too
Lil' Cuz
young.
getting up there. This shit is surprising. Damn, they had me crying out this motherfucker. Shout out to Cuz.
Happy
Lil' Cuz.
birthday.
That's it.
Big facts. At Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin everywhere else. BlackRasslin.com is the website. As always, you can find Black Rasslin on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. We are there every Friday morning at some time before noon. That's what we're recording here. If you want to see more, see a bunch of copyright shit, go to the Patreon, patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Whenever that could have been season 2 finale is around, we're gonna drop that on over there. So shenanigan with Mimi. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. Next week we are officially on the pit stop right before WrestleMania. Prediction time for both nights, as well as whatever nonsense is going on that week. Appreciate everybody in the chat for rocking with us. Shout out J Bo, Johnny Rods in the building. Pay the lem for that Patreon, please. There's a bunch of craziness over there. You already know the vibe. Love y'all. Shouts out to fam. Shouts out to little fam. Peace to everybody in the chat. Peace to everybody on this call.
Yo.
What?
My bad, Cal.
No,
you
wave because I
I
saw
wanna
Mimi
say-
wave, so I thought that we were waving by.
I want to say, yo,
Okay.
make sure you
Uh-huh.
I'm
are
reading
in-
faces.
Make sure y'all are in Baltimore, DC for the Royal Rumble next year.
Let them know. Make your plans early.
BRP 10.
BRP 10.
10th anniversary. Make sure you are here.
The 10.
Please, if you do nothing, do that one thing.
If you do nothing, do that. We'll keep y'all posted. DDM still can't hear us. We'll catch y'all next week. I need to get something to eat.
Shout out to
DDM.
Nubby.
Shout out
Shout out the nubby.
Take us out.
Sometimes it's soft as we're punchy now. Okay. All right. That gently touches my soul.